Education Commissioner is looking for a new job. Dr. Jason Glass says it's partly because that there is a culture war against educators in Kentucky right now, bringing politics into the Department of Education. Isaiah Kim Martinez has more on Jason Glass, who is applying for this job before he knows who will be governor in November. Isaiah.
Well, Doug, you're exactly right. Actually, a spokesperson for Commissioner Glass confirms he's one of 4 finalists for the superintendent position over at Baltimore County Schools. We're told the application for the job closed in mid-April and he made the cut. But based on the following statement, it appears he's looking to move on from the KDE, whether he gets the job or not. Kentucky Education Commissioner Jason Glass chose not to interview, but did offer insight into his future, saying, quote, "Serving as commissioner in my home state of Kentucky has been an incredible professional honor." He continues, quote, "At this point in my career, I am seeking a place where our family can put down roots and where I can have a long-term and meaningful impact on an educational system." His spokesperson, Tony Tatman, going a step further, quote, "It has been clear to Dr. Glass that the education priorities of the legislature are focused on culture war issues and dismantling the state's public schools. Commissioner Glass does not share these values." The last time we spoke to Glass was one-on-one in April during a KDE-hosted meeting on the future of education in the state.
It gives us an opportunity to check in with our communities on how things are going. What lessons are we learning?
Glass has been heavily criticized by Republicans in Frankfort and the GOP field for governor, most notably Kelly Craft, for his public opposition to legislation like Senate Bill 150, now law.
I believe there is woke in the school system.
How many of you want to get rid of the current education commissioner?
The right answer is that Jason Glass needs to find another job.
It's his job to enforce and implement these laws, and therefore, in some cases, he's giving opinions and providing ideas to the local school systems throughout the state. And you know, I think it's space that he didn't want to be in, but out of necessity, he was forced there.
Former JCPS board member Sam Corbett says education in Kentucky continues to be increasingly political, and he doesn't believe that's changing, no matter who the education commissioner is.
Obviously, the commissioner has to look out after his own welfare and his family's welfare. And he's put it out there that he's a candidate for this position. So obviously, if he doesn't get this position, he's more than likely going to be looking for other opportunities down the road.
Well, a high-profile application today. We know that he's still on the job. What does this mean for his current contract right here in Kentucky?
Well, Doug, we're told he will complete out his contract that runs through September of 2024, so that is late next year. We're also told by a spokesperson that at this time, he has not accepted any job that includes Baltimore or any others.
Not willing to take a risk and wait until November, though. What if Andy Beshear gets elected again?
It seems he is making his decision regardless.
All right. Thank you very much, Isaiah.